Hey there, Bearcat U. I hope you're doing well. This is Mr. Spradlin with the Class Wrap. I want to start off today reminding you that if you haven't already, we talked about this in class. Make sure you sign up for that peer mentor meeting and you have that meeting so you can submit your assignment. Remember, you can find where that is in MySam under Campus Connect, and you can set up those meetings. There are also instructions in the course where the assignment is and in that unit, but remember, it's important that you get these things done. They're going to affect your grade, and we want you to do well in this class. Remember, we wanted this class to be like a warm hug, full of resources that are beneficial for you and things that will help you not only in your college career, but throughout afterwards, right, in your professional career. So speaking of your professional career, remember, and also your college career, remember this week in class, we talked about how you can establish and build professional communication, and we talked about what that formal setting is, that professional setting, what the expectations are around meeting with your professor or your instructor or a supervisor, and then we talked about kind of an informal setting when you're maybe working on a group project with somebody or a coworker or whatever, what those informal communication mechanisms were. So we went over all of those. You can find those remember, you can lean into those in the wonderful Lesson 7 under the Lesson 7 Professional Communication Fall 24 PowerPoint. You'll also remember at the end of the class that Michaela and I demonstrated like some role playing that might help you get ready for a meeting with a professor, to kind of maybe take a layer of that anxiety off because you kind of already went through. And you can do it by yourself, or you can get a friend to help you kind of work through it. But the best way to go through it is by completing this week's assignment, because it's going to help you be prepared in getting plans so you don't go in there kind of fumbling and mumbling around about what you want to talk. So where do you find that? Well, you find that in the Lesson 7 Journal 5 activity, right? This one is due Wednesday after class at obviously in the evening at 11:59 p.m., but we want you to turn it in as soon as you can. And that's the instructor meeting preparation and feedback form. So you want to plan for yourself how that meeting might go. So remember, this is part of a larger, we would encourage you, there's a 50-point bonus assignment that's connected to this, where we actually encourage you to set a time to meet with your professor. You can earn 50 points just by having a meeting. And part of this week gets you halfway there, because you can plan how you want to talk to them when you do get a meeting set up. You do so by going to that Lesson 7, Journal 5, going to the instructor preparation meeting form, downloading that file, making changes to it, saving it locally, and then uploading it to this activity. But importantly, you want to make sure you put in here the things that we talked about in the unit, right? You want to introduce yourself. So, you want to put the course name in here. It's like if you're doing a message, if you will, to an instructor. But to help you prepare for this meeting, we want you to put in the instructor name and the course number, and then think about the dates you might be available so you can communicate that to them. And then also your own calculation of where you are in the course grade-wise to help you think about things, right? Then, using the pointers that we gave you in the slide deck for this week and the things that we talked about in class, put together that formal email that starts off with your introduction. Hi, my name is Jacob Spradlin, and I'm in your Bearcat U course at 10 o'clock, section so-and-so. This is the course number. And I'm emailing you today because I'd like to know more about study skills. And then you can be like, in specific, blah, 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 right? Use that. It could be about math. It could be about English. It could be set up that meeting with that professor. So then you can actually, as you think about putting that email together down here, you can choose a purpose for the meeting, scroll even and make yourself some notes, prepare questions that you can come to the instructor with. And then if you have any additional notes that you want to make, you can do that. So all that stuff shows up right there. Once you've done that, once you've saved it back to your local machine, upload it here in the submission box and submit it for your this week's journal assignment. Remember, this journal assignment is connected to that larger activity, right? Which is the meet with your professor bonus points activity, where you can come in and set up a meeting with any one of your professors and come back and submit that you've done it, give your reflection from it, and we'll give you 50 extra points. How awesome is that? Some of us, might be something that could be very beneficial. Then we start to really lean into a bigger project that's coming up on November 8th. So it's so big of a thing that we want you to start doing and thinking about it now. And that's where you interview someone about their career. Now, in our Common Reader, it's full for this class. It's full of interviews, right? That kind of give you stories and give you inferences and all that good stuff that can help you about that how the work-life balance, the joy of work, and those types of things involved, right? So what we want you to do is come on in and start thinking about this. You can see the assignment here, so you can learn about it in this particular Word file. You can download this file, but it actually tells you how to do it. So you want to create a recorded interview to upload to Blackboard for one of your Common Reader assignments. And you can also upload it to the StoryCorps to enter your scholarship contest, which is kind of cool. And if you do that, you actually get to do some scholarship money involved, which is kind of nice. But there's information here to start you, get you thinking about it, get you working. But then take a look at this how to interview video that we've put in here. It's about an 11-minute video, I think, but it's very helpful in terms of getting you set. But all this is based upon the Callings book, right? The purpose, around work, right? And so remember, this is a book that you have plenty of opportunities to earn extra bonus points almost every unit by actually reading the book. And that can be also helpful. But remember, this activity is due November 8th. So it doesn't seem like it's right now, but it's close. Like we are a month away. So start working on it now so that when the time you get there, you've got it on lock. But anyway, just to remind you of all of that. Michaela's looking forward to seeing you in class for the second class day on Wednesday. We look forward to seeing you there. I would tell you it's important you need to make it to class. If you're not in class, you're not going to make it through this class. I want to reflect that to you again. So please make sure that you're attending. Please make sure that you're investing in yourself by attending, because it's going to pay off in spades down the line. I hope you're well. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope you have a great time in class with Michaela on Wednesday. And I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you guys so much, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.